Hello, Kira. Welcome to what marks as a whole month in me learning video game design. This video has been taken on November 29th, 2016, and let's get into this. So, these things have been lying around for almost a month, and I haven't done anything with them, and I still haven't done anything with them. I'm just wasting time because I refuse to delete these things. I probably should. But here's the first thing I wanted to show. So if you go over here, you'll see a button. Well, no, a lever. I made it into a lever. If you press E, oh well, no, you have to use a sword. So you press E, the enemy will spawn, and a little slight difference in the enemy than you've seen it in the last video. The eye will change color depending on how close you are to it, and that machine will keep on. Oh, and I've also added sound to the sword, and if you oh, I guess I defeated it. All right, so if you hit the enemy, it'll make a clanking sound whenever you use the sword. So yeah, that's one of the machines I've made. This will spawn an enemy. It can only be used once, though. All right, so another thing that I've made over here, all the way over here, is another lever. You can pull it, and it'll produce. This is the first rigid body I've ever made, and what a rigid body is that it makes gravity apply on an object. So it's going to be rolling off into the distance, probably going to be on an adventure. All right, so another thing I wanted to show you are these things, these little note panels, little note platforms, and if you stand on them.
I've got time to think about the beauty of 1,000 variations of the beating of a wing, of a hummingbird suspended in the aspect of the world, moving slower than molasses as I'm off to catch the girl who is falling off the bridge.
They play music, and these platforms are different from this one because they use a capsule collider to detect if you're on them. This one detects. This one uses a spherical collider, which is a sphere, you know, and if you stand on it, it'll play music too. It's the only difference between them is the shape and what music they play. So this one is another song that I like. They all play music. So another thing, let's go. I don't want to wait for that train. So let's just try and climb up here. All right, there we go. So we're gonna go all the way over here we're gonna go all the way to the other side of the map to see this new. This isn't coding. I didn't do any coding over here, but I just wanted to show off this. Oh wait, no, I did. This is a fading in and out. This is my test of fading music. It'll the farther you get away from the house, it'll the volume will get lower and lower until the volume is 0. So it's fading. It's pretty cool. That's the only coding over here. But this is the house that I've made. And if you remember back in the first couple of tutorials that I've made a house that you can go into. Well, this is basically a bigger version of it. A bigger and redesigned version of that. So I made a house that I'm probably gonna make a few little coding tests in here, so it's not as barren as it is right now. But I'm pretty proud of this because of how big this place is. This is the biggest structure I've ever made. As you can see, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I'd say. So I hope you enjoyed this. Wait, let me think. All right, I've showed you everything. All right, I'll see you in the next video that I'll make. This has been a month of me learning video game design, and this is the final results of all that. Oh, one more thing. This train will detect if you're near it, and it'll play an animation if you're close enough to it. I don't know if the music was too loud for you to hear me, but I'll see you later. This has been a month of video game design, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!